The House of Representatives has brought a bustling 7th week to a close. From the state capitol in Little Rock, this is Speaker of the House, Robbie Wills. During a fast and furious week, we stiffened the state's seatbelt law, made a move toward ending the state's participation in the Electoral College, and unveiled draft legislation for lottery-funded scholarships. We're also making progress on setting up a statewide trauma network. A bill is now in the House outlining which hospitals will play what roles in our effort to make sure victims of trauma get the best care possible. Meanwhile, after years of unsuccessful struggle, supporters of a primary seatbelt law in Arkansas have found their nirvana. Senate Bill 78 will soon be in the hands of the governor. It makes seatbelt violations a primary offense, meaning an officer can make a traffic stop on that violation alone. If we're serious about helping trauma victims in Arkansas, it only makes sense that we take one more step to get more Arkansans to buckle up. Representative Fred Allen of Little Rock presented that bill to the House. The House also approved House Bill 1339 by Representative Eddie Cooper of Melbourne. It changes how Arkansas' 6 electoral college votes for president are cast. Currently, all 6 go to the candidate who carries the state. Under House Bill 1339, the 6 votes go to the winner of the nationwide popular vote. The Arkansas bill is part of a national effort to abolish the Electoral College and to make sure the president is the candidate who won the most votes nationally. That bill now goes to the Senate. I and other legislative leaders this week also unveiled a summary of a scholarship program that will be funded by the new state lottery. Right now, estimates vary on how much the lottery will generate for scholarships. They range from $55 million a year to more than $100 million a year. Because of that uncertainty, we don't want to overpromise and underdeliver. We must be careful not to promise something that we can't deliver. The draft legislation suggests a sliding scale for scholarships with their values based on the revenue actually generated. Scholarships to 4-year colleges would range from $2,500 a year to $5,500 a year, depending on revenue. Scholarships to the less expensive 2-year colleges would be half of those amounts. Ticket sales could begin late this year, and the first scholarships would be available for the 2010-2011 school year. The number of college students receiving scholarships will increase from about 8,000 to 35,000, and many of those recipients will be non-traditional students who want to return to their school after years of providing for their families. Eligibility requirements under the draft are a 2.5 grade point average or an ACT score of 19. Along with the work still to be done on the scholarships and the trauma network, lawmakers in the coming days will be working on whatever legislation is needed for our part of the federal stimulus package. Despite these tough economic times, I believe some good work is being done that will benefit Arkansans for generations to come. As always, I welcome your suggestions and want to hear your concerns. Until next time, from the state capitol, this is Speaker of the House, Robbie Wills.